It's a beautiful day in sunny South Carolina. I'm on Main Street and I'm looking to get my smoke on. A friend of a friend told me that if you're looking to get a great smoke at a great price in a great place, then you need to go to the Cigar Box, located at 1639 Main Street. I'm about to go inside, ask for a guy named Justin, and he's gonna personally show me how to be a true cigar aficionado. Let's call this Cigar 101. Let's go.
Justin.
What's going on, man? Barack Jacuzzi.
Nice to meet you, man. Scott.
How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? Can you guys gonna show me around?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
This is the humidor. Yeah, a little over 250 facings in here. Specialize in your smaller companies, but we do have a little bit for everybody.
All right, well, show me a strong cigar, if that means anything.
Oh, well, this is one of the better ones in DeAmor, definitely from a company's called My Father. You can see the darker wrapper here. It's going to provide, most time, the darker wrappers get a little more strength. Nice, a lot of pepper notes from there. But you can also have something quite different, like you've got this Louisiane, one of my favorite companies, probably my favorite company, has one called the Epernay over here. Kind of the exact opposite, very creamy, very mild, smooth, almost like some vanilla and caramel notes to it. Exceptional smoke there. And you can kind of have a couple that are in between. Like this one right here, wrapped in this nice gold foil. It's actually medium body, but it does to give off some sweet cream notes. A little bit of like a nutty finish there as well. Or you can have one like this Flor de las Antillas here. Quite sweet and spicy. This was actually Cigar Aficionado's #1 rated cigar. I think it was in 2012.
This was the #1 rated cigar in 2012?
Yeah, it's only $7.75, so you're getting some of the best tobacco in the world there for a very affordable price.
Wow. You know what, man? I'm trying to be a cigar connoisseur. I want to be like you guys. I need to know the language. I'm about to buy one of these, pop one of these bad boys open. We're going to sit down and chop it up.
Let's try it out.
Let's do it. Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Barack Jacuzzi, and this is On the Scene with DeAmor Magazine, and we are currently at 1639 Main Street at the Cigar Box. How you doing? I'm here with the manager, Justin, of the Cigar Box, and he's gonna give us the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts of how to be a true cigar aficionado, or how is it, connoisseur? Aficionado. Thank you very much. Now, before we get started, you look so cool puffing that thing, man. I had to buy myself one of these bad boys. Where do I start?
Well, first we're gonna cut it.
Okay.
Since you've got a torpedo, really the only option is to cut it. Some people like a V-cut. I personally don't. The torpedoes, I like the angle cut. That way you get the roll around feature. That and some torpedoes may have a slightly snug draw. This way, if it does, you can take off a little bit more without having to go deeper. You just straight cut it. Then next thing we're gonna do is toast the foot before we light it.
I was just about to ask, what are those?
It's cedar strips. Essentially, with these, you get a cleaner taste. You won't taste the butane. Butane also burns a lot hotter than the temperature of tobacco, so you get a cooler burn from the get-go. And at the same time, a lot of people prefer matches. Matches, you taste the flint. It's just the easiest way to get it going. Just keep now you got it going.
I feel cool. All right, let's get it started. So, first of all, I love the gentleman lifestyle of this whole thing. It's almost like the coolest man cave out right now. Tell me about the smoking lounge. How did you?
The way we set it up here is we wanted two completely separate sections. In the front, we'll have the sectional seating around the television, and then it brackets off, sort of, so that way you can have a larger group and smaller groups without interfering with one another. The back is completely separate. Its own standing bathroom, the whole nine, so we can rent it out for private parties, or if people just want to get away, they can come back here, shoot pool, you know, plenty of places to seat, and at the same time, it's still sectional style seating where everyone's not just centered in one particular area. They can sit wherever they please. Even have a nook area, you know, if you want absolute privacy, that would be where to go.
Nice. Do you have a favorite cigar? Do you like yours more vintage or?
My personal favorite company is Tatuaje, followed very closely by Illusione. For the most part, they use primarily Nicaraguan tobacco. They do have some Ecuadorian wrappers. Tatuaje actually has a cigar composed of all U.S. Connecticut broadleaf, which is one of the few cigars on the market that do that. Smaller companies, I've found that it seems, for me, a lot of the smaller companies seem to have better construction, better consistency, a little bit better quality, which in my experience just makes an overall better smoke. Here, that's what we focus on, smaller companies that don't like to use the word boutique, it's overused, but we have cigars that a lot of people have never heard of. We carry a lot of House of Amelia. We're the biggest account in the state. That goes from their own brands to they have a company called Ezra Zion, Nomad, Rodrigo, a lot of stuff in their portfolio. Another good company, probably up there with those, Tatuaje and Illusione as well.
So now, how do people store their cigars? How should the storage, how does that work?
You need a humidor. They make anywhere from small desktops that'll hold 10 cigars all the way up to cabinet humidors that'll hold several thousand.
Okay.
Some people actually have walk-in humidors in their home. That's a bit much, but you know, you've got to have a humidor. In the American market, they try to keep everything around 70% humidity and 70 degrees, although in other markets that can be lower. For instance, in Europe, normally they're going to have their humidor around 65% humidity.
Okay.
So it's good.
Well, I mean, you guys have a great place. Great place. What's next for the Cigar Box? Any upcoming events?
Yeah, we have a Gurkha event coming up the 13th of this month, so this upcoming Thursday at our Rosewood location.
Okay.
Then we have a huge Christmas party that we do with a company called CLE. The owner of that company used to be the owner of Camacho. So we will have that. That'll be December 18th. That's normally a huge party where we have food, the works. As far as shop-wise, I think our next big focus is going to be to actually put a bar in. If we can.
Definitely. Where can people find you online?
Well, if you're on Twitter, you can follow us at The Cigar Box. Or if you're on Facebook, it's The Cigar Box Main Street. Search us, give us a like, check it out. We post events, new cigars, all that's always on there. Visit our website at thecigarboxsc.com. We have all the information you need for both of our shops.
All right, Justin, thank you so much. I truly feel like a cigar connoisseur. Justin, thank you so much for teaching me the do's and don'ts of cigar lifestyles. My name is Barack Jacuzzi, and this was On the Scene with DeAmor Magazine.
Go.